we're making tangy chicken stir fry. Now, we're making broccoli chicken stir fry with red pepper, some scallions, some mushrooms. Sometimes we have mushrooms, sometimes we don't, so that's an optional item. We can also put a white onion in this. I don't have it out, but I'll have it here soon. I just didn't get it out of the pantry. But I'm not going to show me chopping up all the vegetables. I'm going to show me making the sauce because I believe that's key. And I think another key, this is my iron wok. I'm going to be cooking at very high heat on my Kamado Joe. Woking, the key is high heat. I can do this inside on my induction cooktop when the weather's bad, but sometimes it sets off the smoke alarm and it starts smoking up the whole kitchen. So much better to do it outside, and today we have a nice day here in the fall. So stay tuned as you watch me make the sauce. Okay, now we're going to make the sauce. We're going to start with about 1/3 cup of chicken stock. Then we're going to put in about 3 to 4 tablespoons of vinegar. I'm using rice vinegar. I think that's a little better, but you can use any vinegar you have. You can use apple cider vinegar, white vinegar. Vinegar will work. Okay. Now I'm going to put in about the same amount, about 4 tablespoons of soy. Actually, let's make it 5 tablespoons of soy, a little more soy than the vinegar. Okay, we're going to put in some sesame seed oil, and we're only going to put in about 1/2 of a tablespoon. I'll just go the same one, about 1/2. Okay. And now we're going to put in about 2 heaping teaspoonfuls of brown sugar. I'm using dark, but you can use either. You can use light brown sugar, or you can use white sugar if you don't have brown sugar at all. And now another very key item is sweet chili sauce. We're going to put probably about a good 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I'll do 6 of these. This adds a little bit of sweetness and a little bit of spiciness to it. Sorry, it's turning my rice down a little bit. And now we want to add some cornstarch to this. About 2 tablespoons of cornstarch. And I'm going to grate in some ginger, probably about a couple teaspoons worth of it, and a couple of teaspoons worth of garlic. Okay, we got our chicken cut up. Of course, you saw me make the sauce. I added a little white pepper to it after I grated the ginger and the garlic. Here we got some cut mushrooms and some green onions, scallions. And here we have the broccoli, the yellow onion, and red peppers. The reason these are sorted differently is you'll see it when I'm cooking. I cook them in stages. Of course, the broccoli will take longer than this will. But I'll start with the chicken, get it about 75% of the way cooked, take it off. Then I'll go with this. Then I'll add this somewhere along the process. Then I'll add the chicken back in it and finish it off. And then add the sauce all to it. So you'll see the process as we get on the grill. Okay, our Kamado Joe is fired up. Let's give you my instant thermometer reading here. On this wok right now, we're at 826. So we're sizzling hot. And sometimes I have to wear gloves Just keep from frying the hairs on my hands. And I'm doing this out here. This is some deep hot grilling. So we're going to start with some grapeseed oil because it can handle high heat really good. But it's already sizzling hot in that hot wok. You can see a little more. And we're going to do the chicken first. And you can hear that sizzle. I told you it was hot. This is wok cooking here. So it won't take long. Not at 800 degrees. It'll cool down a little bit now the lid's open. A little bit, and there's the cold chicken's in there. So it'll come back up. Cooled down quite a bit. This can come back up. About 250 degrees right now with the cold chicken in there. But that was on the top of the cold chicken. Much hotter on the bottom down there at the bottom of the pot. So we'll cook this chicken about 75% the way through. And take it out. I've got to bring out a clean bowl. So I'm going to grab a clean bowl. And I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back with a bowl. We'll probably have to keep them pretty close. You're not stirring there for about 20 seconds, so I got the bow around that side real nice. We're going to finish this towards the end. It's probably about 80% of the way cooked already. I'm just going to continue to cook. Okay. Now we're going to put a little more oil in here. And we're going to start with the broccoli and the peppers and yellow onion. These take a little longer because the broccoli has not been parboiled, so it's going to be a nice cooking. And sometimes I had to close the lid on this and add a little bit of water just to help it kind of steam and cook. I'm actually going to go get a little water. Okay, we're continuing to cook. The broccoli is, and the peppers, and the onions. Peppers and onions won't take that long. It's the broccoli that really takes longer, especially these bigger pieces like that. These smaller ones won't be so bad. So what I'm going to do, put a little water in there. Sometimes I put soy sauce in there too. And just kind of let her steam a little bit. Okay, that 45 seconds or so while you were gone of the lid down with it steaming made a huge difference. Huge difference. So, now we've got a lot of the broccoli steamed up pretty good. It's still very crunchy in areas, but that's the way I like it. My wife doesn't want it too crunchy. I mean, she wants it Chinese style, but not super hard. And now we got to get the other vegetables, the mushrooms and the green onions. The onions could have gone a little later, but oh well. And I'm going to add the chicken on it. Go ahead and add the chicken back in with the oil. And we're just going to serve this right in the wok. It'll be steaming hot. I'll have to actually put on another pair of gloves over top of these. That's how hot it'll be. If I touch that, I'd burn myself, even through these cotton gloves. This is free walking here. High heat. Fast and furious. That's the way they walk. Over very high heat. Makes a big difference. You can get over high heat. So now, I've got the sauce here. This may be a little more sauce than we need. Let's see. I don't like it super saucy. I'm going to just throw about 3/4 of this to see how it looks. I think I made a little bit too much sauce tonight. And if it evaporates up, I might put a little more in. We'll see. I think we're good on the sauce. So I'll probably only I have about a half a cup of sauce left. I mean, some people like it real saucy. This is plenty saucy enough. It's almost too saucy for me here. But some of this is going to be gone in just a minute and evaporate with this high heat. So I think we're good. We're ready to serve. Okay, this is the final product. This is it. So this will be delicious. It's ready to go. We will enjoy.